So the cylinder's been home then, and what I've done now, I've cleaned it all off in paraffin just to get rid of all the residue from the honing process. And the other thing I've done is I've oiled it as well now. So you can see at the bottom of the cylinder there's a taper. I put our oil around there, 2-stroke oil, and that'll aid the rings, the compression of the rings, to help it all go into the cylinder. So that's ready, and I've put a new gasket on, both gasket, put some gasket cement on. And the other thing I've done is I've located the rings in the correct place in the grooves. I'll just explain that. I've got a jawa 350 piston now, same principle, 2-stroke, and in each of these piston ring grooves there's a pin in different areas, and this pin stops the ring from spinning. So if I locate this piston, we've just got the pin there, it's located. Once that's closed up, the ring inside the cylinder, it can't move. That little pin stops it. Now the reason for this is because if the rings were allowed to spin in a 2-stroke engine, the ends of the piston ring there could get caught in any of the transfer ports or exhaust ports, etc. And the ring would break, and then that would be devastating into the engine. So that's what that's for. So they're located in the right place. So the next thing to do then is put the cylinder on. And I'm going to do it one piston ring at a time. So I'll just put the cylinder over. And the weight of these, I mean they're heavy, but you can actually use the weight to help the rings going. So making sure that the top ring is still located in the right place. Now I need to compress that. So if I compress it and then allow it to go over. So the first ring now is going into the cylinder. Just making sure the ring's located in the right place on that pin. That's it. So the first ring now is in. Now we're going for the second ring, making sure that it's located in the right place. Okay, so the second ring is in now. So we're just on the last piston ring now. So that's it. So that's all the piston rings in there now. So I'll make sure now that there's no debris anywhere. I'll clean it off, and then I'll allow the cylinder to just go straight down. Right, so it's all back together. Put the cylinder head on, tightened it up, and it really does look a nice engine, I've got to admit. And it's very similar to the 353 and the 559 models. And the similarities are in the engine fins there and the covers, exactly the same. And with this, there should be a carburettor cover on the back, which has these fins on, continues these bottom fins across the cover. Not sure whether this 485 model has that cover. If anyone knows, I'd love to know that. But I know that the 353 and the 559 have got those covers on. They look absolutely brilliant. Now the main difference is the exhaust porting. On the earlier models you've got the twin exhaust port. With this 485 model, just a single exhaust port. So if we look at it now, it looks very, very similar, especially the cover. And this cover here has got the 2 bolt holes and the clutch adjuster there. It's exactly the same. Very nice indeed. So this engine then, this is going to go in the CZ project, and I'm really looking forward to putting it in. So I will leave it there for now then, and I'll catch you in the next film.